Hi, I'm Larry. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we got a very special treat. The queen of cakes, Miss Colleen, is in the house.
Thank you so much, Larry.
I'm going to attempt to show you that I can do dessert too. It's going to be a little bit simpler than what Colleen does. If you've been on the channel, you got to jump over to what she does. It's absolutely amazing. Today we're going to whip up a peach blueberry cobbler. Very simple, very good. It's all I know when it comes to dessert. We're going to start off with a little crumble up here that we will make. I'm going to start prepping up some peaches, blueberries. Simple, simple, simple.
So excited.
You ready for this crust?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Can I just say, I have never made this, so I'm learning right with you, and I'm very excited.
Can I say,
It's
for
so
the
good.
years that I've made this, to all my friends that thought I slaved in the kitchen for hours and hours, I'm sorry, and I didn't really tell you the truth, but it's really a simple recipe.
Trade secrets out.
You're gonna start off, measure off in here, you're gonna do 1 3/4 cups of flour.
Okay.
And it can be self-rising flour, it can just be regular flour. There's really no difference on how it acts in the oven. I just use regular flour. Match that with 1 3/4 cups of baker's sugar, and then the topper is a cup, 1 3/4 stick of melted butter. That's your entire crust, that's all there is to
Yummy.
it.
Sounds
Okay?
good.
So if you want to start measuring that out, I'll start prepping up some peaches. The peaches that I use for this, they're not all the way ripe. They're still firm. I like that it stays firm and it stays a little bit more texture to it than it just turning into mush. I'll cut them in a little variance of sizes so they do, as they cook, kind of get different levels of done. And it's one of those things that's really simple to do that makes everyone think that I really did something special. So,
I love that. I love that. That's the best.
that's the key. The key is to
That's
make
the
something
key.
that's easy to make.
And fool all your friends, you slaved away at it.
And everyone is happy. And we're gonna use a ceramic pie tin. I really like these for this. We're gonna cook this in the oven, 350 for about 45, 50 minutes. This is something that you can do on a barbecue, in an oven. I have a wood-fired oven, we do it out there also. Same type of thing. The barbecue, the way we did it on that was we heated up the outside of the barbecue on a medium heat and just set this in the center with foil on it for about 30 minutes. Pour the foil off, turn up the heat a little bit on each side, and that was it.
Oh, this would be a good one to do camping.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You do it
It'd be
right in the
simple.
fire.
And you can make the dough in advance. After Colleen makes this dough, we're gonna let it sit for about 30, 35 minutes, and through the miracle of television, I might already have some done. See how we do that? It's pretty tricky. Yeah, sugar,
Love it.
flour,
Okay.
and butter. It's like the trifecta of happiness.
And
Let's
a little
get you a fork.
I'm gonna use a fork to mash it, but if you really want to get in there, you can use your hands.
Absolutely.
Take your rings off because it will get stuck to your rings, but I'm gonna do a fork. Mix it all up.
And you can see I'm not being anything uniform on my slices, I'm just slicing them. We're just getting peaches into the pan. Then we'll spread some blueberries on there. Crust is gonna go on top, and we do that very non-uniform also. And we'll run over that in a minute. Okay, so
This is looking good.
you're almost done. And right here at that point, normally, which we don't have to do right now because we're done, I would start with my hand and I would form that in the size of a softball.
Okay.
But we don't have to do that. We've already done
Magic of television.
magic of television.
Boom.
So make it into a bowl, wrap itself in like this, and let it sit for about 30, 45 minutes. And we're like going in the oven here in a minute, and that's how simple it is. Okay, peaches are in here, looking good. Oops, we're gonna put some blueberries on there. And
Oh, that looks so good.
it is so good.
Pretty colors too.
Okay, here's where we get really, really tricky. Once again, sorry friends, I've lied to you all these years. A little agave syrup, and not a ton, and a little brown sugar.
Oh, I like brown sugar. That's the best.
This is our cobbler.
That's seriously all you have done all these years?
All these years. I know, people are gonna be mad. Actually,
know.
okay, so right here, I like to take this, and you can roll it out, but just use your hands. What you're gonna do is just smush it down. We're not going for anything uniform, we're just trying to smash it out until it gets about 1/2 to 3/4 thick. And you're just gonna kind of peel up. I'll show you what I did last time. You just take some of this,
Oh, there you go.
peel up some chunks, lay it on there. And then we're just gonna keep on doing that until we cover the whole thing. It's gonna overlap. In the cooking process, that's gonna be chewy, the crunchy's on top. So just go ahead and smash that down.
perfect.
And we'll just keep on loading it up.
Do you think if we put a little, I don't know if it would not add to it or not, a little powdered sugar on the table, it would be easier to get up? Or
That's
what I do
That's
with my
your tip.
fondant. So it's kind of reminding me of that a little bit. But
Yeah, because it almost acts like a fondant, doesn't it?
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, that would be a trick that we'll use next time. And it'll make it seem like I worked even harder on this.
Then you can put a little powdered sugar on your face.
Oh my God, I've been
Make
slaving
it look like you
so
slaved
long.
for days.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah, I'll make some more.
So not too thick, not too
No,
thick, not too
we
thin.
don't care that it's not uniform. That's exactly what we want. We're just laying it on here.
It looks more homemade that way.
I did it.
Well,
Yeah.
it is homemade, but slaving for it.
I did it once where I did roll it out and try to make this beautiful presentation. And actually when it cooked, I didn't like the outcome. It was too perfect. This way you're gonna have sauce and blueberry and the juice bubbling up in certain little areas. And it's really neat looking.
Oh my gosh, it sounds so good.
And once again, on the corners of the pan, we're not worried about sealing it. We'll just overlap some more in there.
How am I doing?
You're doing great.
Then you can take the crumbs and kind of add them too and make another one.
Absolutely. There's gonna be, we're gonna end up with extra. I got all excited because if you take a little taste of this right now, it's really good because it's butter and flour and sugar. So I thought, I got a great idea. I'm gonna put this in the oven and try to make like a little cookie with it.
Oh.
And I think I almost broke my tooth. It doesn't transfer good from this beautiful little soft dough right here. It just turned into this hard mess. And
I would not have guessed that. I'm glad,
luckily I was by myself.
glad you
and
tried it, yeah.
Okay, see what this is right here? Beautifully ugly. I'll get not
Controlled
worried about
chaos.
that. Controlled chaos. That is it. All these years, I'm so sorry. Okay,
Secret's out.
there we go. That's our cobbler. See?
Love it.
That's what we do.
Oh, cheers for that.
Cheers.
What, 5 ingredients, if that?
Simple, simple, simple. Okay, we're gonna throw this in the oven, like I said, 350, 45 minutes, we'll start checking on it. We're just basically baking it till it's a golden brown. Then we'll get it out and serve with some vanilla ice cream, maybe
Now.
a couple bottles of wine. We don't even know at this point. Colleen's in the house, I get very happy about that.
2 bottles.
Maybe 2. Okay, so we're gonna bake this and then we'll come back and we'll serve it up when it's done and we'll go from there. We'll see you in a few. Always love when Colleen is in my kitchen. The Cobbler was a hit with our friends. I guarantee it's gonna be with yours too. And how simple was that? We'll see you next time. Keep on tuning in to WineCountryDefest.com. Leave a comment below, like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.